I don't think they give you a fair shake. They talk about you as though you're not a nice person and you happen to be a nice person. You happen to live in a little tough neighborhood. You're surrounded by everybody. And without you, this wouldn't have happened. And I just want to thank you very much. That's Qatar. And thank you. He's a great friend. He's an amazing leader. And another man who's been a friend of mine for a long time. I don't know what it is. I like the tough people better than I like the soft, easy ones. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a personality problem, I suspect. But this gentleman from a place called Turkey has one of the most powerful armies actually in the world. It's much more powerful than he even lets known. If you look at some of the recent conflicts, he was at the top of them and he was winning them, and he did win them. And he doesn't want any credits, he doesn't want anything, he just wants to be left alone. He's a tough cookie, but he's been my friend. And every time I've ever needed him, he's been there for me. So I just want to thank President Erdogan, Turkey. And NATO has a problem with him because he is difficult. They call me, they said, would you do me a favor, could you speak to Erdogan? And I do, and he never fails us, right, General? He never fails. He's amazing. So I just want to thank you for the friendship. It's great. Thank you very much. And then, of course, we have the host tonight, and I just want to thank you very much. There was a reason we chose Egypt, because you were very helpful, and very, very helpful. Everybody wanted to have this, but we really thought it was appropriate, and you are a great leader. You have very little crime. We have problems that other countries don't have, and of course, nothing's perfect. But the job you do is amazing, and I want to thank you. Another one, we've been my friend right from the beginning, during the campaign against crooked Hillary Clinton. Have you heard of her? We were both downstairs waiting to go up to meet this gentleman who has a place called Egypt, the oldest civilization. They say 6,000 years. China is 5,000 years, but you're actually number one, 6,000 years. Can you believe it? But the oldest, they say, civilization. But so I went up to meet him first, and we liked each other so much that she waited for about an hour and a half. And I think your meeting lasted about 2 minutes with her. So I always remembered that. But that was our first meeting. We had great chemistry together. And he's a fantastic man and a fantastic general, by the way. But he's a great, great president. And I want to thank Egypt and all of your representatives for treating us all so well. Thank you very much. So we're going to be signing, we're really representative of a whole group of nations, and they're sitting behind us, and you know most of them. I can tell you this guy's got so much money. They all have so much. There's more money and power sitting behind us. I love that they're behind us. We've never been sitting behind anybody before. This is a very unique position for them, but they are seriously, they're among the most powerful countries in the world, the richest countries in the world, and there's never been really an assemblage like what we have today. I don't think I've never seen it anyway. And I want to thank everybody for being with us. Man, I just solved the war for him. Azerbaijan. Oh, did that do a good job? Where did you come picture here? Where is Arius? You guys are still getting along, right? We fought for 32 years, and about 1 hour we settled it, right? And they like each other now, too. That's great. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. Italy, she's a very strong ruler. She's doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Thank you very much. So many, but we're actually going to be making a speech after this, so this is just a very important signing, but we're doing a signing, then we're doing a speech, and then I may stay behind with the leader. This took 3,000 years to get to this point. Can you believe it? And it's going to hold up, too. It's going to hold up. Okay, thank you. You can use my pen if you want. Have a pen? Want to use mine? Okay. Okay. think we're going to hold it up. I don't hold up the signature page, yeah.
Kindly be seated.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of God, the gracious,
أصحاب
the most
الجلالة
merciful,
والفخامة
your
والسمو.
excellence, your
السلام
majesties,
عليكم
excellences,
ورحمة الله
and
وبركاته.
highnesses, peace be upon
أرحب
you and
بكم
God's
جميعاً
blessings. I
في قمة
welcome you
شرم
all
الشيخ
to Sharm El
للسلام.
Sheikh Peace Summit.
في هذه اللحظة التاريخية
At this
الفارقة
historic
التي شهدنا
milestone
فيها
where
معاً
we all together
التوصل
have
لاتفاق
witnessed
شرم
the
الشيخ
reaching of Sharm El Sheikh
لإنهاء
agreement
الحرب
on ending
في
war
غزة
in Gaza
وميلاد
and
بارقة
the
الأمل
birth of a glimpse of hope
فأن يغلق هذا
that
الاتفاق
such deal
صفحة
ends
أليمة
an
في تاريخ
agonizing
البشرية
chapter in the history of mankind
ويفتح الباب
and
لعهد
opens the
جديد
door, ushering
من
in a
السلام
new era
والاستقرار
of
في الشرق
peace and
الأوسط.
stability.
هذه الحرب
reflected in your
المأساوية
proposed plan for ending
والتي
this
خسرت معها
tragic
الإنسانية
war, a
الكثير.
war during which humanity
وأود أن
incurred
أشكر
significant
شركائي.
blood.
Thank you very much, and that was a great honor. I appreciate it very much, Mr. President. Mr. General, Mr. President, great General, great President, thank you very much. This is the day that people across the region and around the world have been working, striving, hoping, and praying for. They have done things over the last month that I think were really unthinkable. Nobody thought this could happen. With the historic agreement we've just signed, those prayers of millions have finally been answered. As you know, the hostages have been returned, and further work goes on having to do with the, sadly to say, bodies